Well, talk to me real quick how you want to do this. I know how I usually do it. You know what I mean? We can catch the vibrational flow. You know what I mean? Want to just do it?
Do it your way.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna vibe off of you.
Okay, cool. Easy. That's easy.
You use the headphones or not?
I'm gonna use the headphones because I want to hear my voice in it, dog. Let me see. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I want to do my headphones.
All right.
Even though this looks a little bit of ridiculous.
No, you can take. I mean, you can take it off after like the intro. You know what I mean?
Check. It's all good. I'll just do it like this, dog. How's the cowboy hat look, dog? Does it look legit, bro?
Yeah, it looks legit.
You look in Texas.
Somebody bring him a Whataburger.
What the fuck is that, dog?
Whataburger.
Oh, Whataburger.
Did you go to Whataburger already?
We'll talk about that right now, brother. Well, hold on. Don't spoil it, bro.
Oh, I heard about your experience.
Hold on a
What'd
second.
you get?
We'll talk about it on the live right now, dog. We'll talk about it on the live. We gotta keep it fresh, baby. Oh shit.
I was like, you're so disrespectful, dog.
And let's talk about it on the live, bro.
You didn't get chicken strip, did you?
That's funny, but save that for the live, bro. We need to hear the dude talking about the chicken strips in the background, dog. Yeah, dog. When we do these interviews, dog, everybody feel free to side bust in the background, dog. Yeah, chime in, dog. All that shit, because that's what usually my boys do, dog. You know, what I mean, usually we have a mic outside, dog, and plug it in, bro. Plug it in so you guys can chime in on all this shit, dog. You know what I mean? Put your 2 cents in, bro. All that good shit, dog. Need all that.
Kyla Rob. This is Yeah. Appreciate you, carnal.
Appreciate you, dog. Thank you, dog.
Yeah, cause I'm telling you, dog. We got
caught you off guard last night.
No, we got caught slipping.
We caught slipping.
Like you can't even fake it. We got caught slipping.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we got caught slipping. Well, I didn't get caught slipping. I just caught slipping with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, he's trying to blame it on me.
I'm here with you, bro. But we'll talk about that too, dog.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about.
After that, I was like, nah. Let me just get some. You know what I'm saying? Get some people.
Yeah. Are we good, brother?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, I want to welcome you guys all to the San Antonio, Texas tour. And this tour, we are sponsored by 3 very important sponsors, 3 very important companies, man. And the first sponsor on this Texas tour is Southside Barbershop, based out of South Midland, Texas. Hit them up for a fade or catch the fade, baby. You know how we do it here at Hoodstocks. And you can follow them on Facebook at Southside Barbershop. Follow them on Facebook at Southside Barbershop. And also you can catch them on MySpace at, I'm just fucking around. I mean, bro, like we try to find their Instagram right now, bro. We try to find their Instagram, dog. And I just don't know who is still on Facebook besides grandmas, grandpas, and grandmas. But anyways, thank you, my G. Southside Barbershop. Stand the fuck up, dog. Keep on giving them fucking nice fucking fades and all that good shit. We're also sponsored by Aguas Nubby, the best agua frescas in the motherfucking world, homie. Don't play with it. Every single flavor, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, they are. You can follow them on Instagram at Aguas_Nubby. Yes, sir. And also, too, we are sponsored by Alien Smoke San Antonio, baby. You know what I mean? You want to get cracked out? You need a crack pipe, dog? Go to Alien Smoke in San Antonio, dog. And you can follow them on Instagram at Alien Smokes. Hey, bro, what happened? I thought you were going to chime in on the Awa Nuggies,
I fucking went blank because I fucking thought I was watching an episode of Hoodstocks. You know what I mean?
You know what, bro? Out. You need to get it together right now, sir.
Yeah.
You need to get it together. But I was Nubby. Speak about that dude right there, bro.
So that's my homie from Bakersfield. He's been rocking with La CONECTA since day one. He's starting to say that I'm Hollywood and shit. He's missing a limb, right? But he uses it for the mixing. So that's what gives it the special recipe right there.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
Nubby, send me
bro,
the-
he's mixing the awas with his fucking nub, homie.
It's clean though. It's clean.
Is he putting a condom on it at least?
It gives it that special flavor. You know what I'm saying,
Oh my
fam?
god, bro.
So I was Nubby. Nah, I just playing with you, dog.
But he does have a nub though.
Yeah, but he's sick with it, fam. I have a video where he knocked the dude out because
With the nub.
no, like, well, yeah, like he hit him.
It's like a billy club, bro.
Pretty much.
It's got like a fucking billy club. If he ain't got no hand, he just got it's like no hand, right?
Yeah.
No hand and just a bop.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Like a bat pole.
Yeah, and you can put like a fucking metal sleeve on that bitch, homie. Now your arm is illegal, dog.
If that was me, I'd have like a
With spikes, bro.
like a Thanos glove or something like
Bulletproof, bro. Bullets come bing, 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 bing. I mean,
Yeah, that'd be dope as hell.
what did you say? Did he say you're Hollywood, bro?
He's saying that I'm going Hollywood.
Well,
And
look
I'm
at your
like,
sunglasses, bro. How many times out the week do you wear them sunglasses, bro? Be honest.
Just one. Like when I have events. You
Man,
know what I mean?
events, those
When I
fuckers are
when
fly.
I have
What
events.
kind of shades are those? I'm a big.
They're the Louis.
Oh, there they go right there.
Send him that.
They're the Louis from the
I
food.
was Nubby just pulled up, bro.
This is what he uses, fam, to mix the water.
Hey, you know what? I want to give a big warm welcome to my G, my friend, my family, Danny La CONECTA, baby. And you know what? Give a big warm welcome. Shit, he's giving me a big warm welcome because we are in his house right now. We are in his empire, his warehouse, and this shit is fucking very, very impressive, brother. The tour you gave me yesterday really inspired me to do more, bro, because you are doing more, bro. And once again, brother, thank you so much, bro, for being my host out here in San Antonio and rolling out that motherfucking San Antonio fucking shag rug out for me, brother.
Yeah, no, we have to. I mean, you gonna come down here. We got to show you mad love. So you know what I'm saying? It was a short notice, but we managed to get some good guests out here for you, and we have to, fam. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking with you for some time now, and of course you're gonna come out here. We gotta go all out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, brother. And you know what, bro? Like you said, it's a short period of time that we put this together, dog. Because I told you I was just going to come out to Austin and I was going to go see the comedy mothership. You know, I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan right here. Some people say I'm a fucking Joe Rogan simp, all this other shit I see in the comments sometimes, but I love you motherfuckers. Right now, I'm a fucking Texan simp. Look at this hat right here, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, we going all out. Hey, how do I look, dog? Does it work?
All you need is the Whataburger wrapper, some cowboy boots, and you.
I need the two shooters, homie.
You know, you should have put SPM for the intro, fam, and all Texan.
Oh, yeah, bro. I would have caught in hell for that SPM joint, bro. You know what I mean? But it's all
never
good.
Going back to Texas, like,
I'm on the Mexican radio.
and then you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell if you was.
You know what, bro? That dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. And you know what? That dude has got some motherfucking bangers, bro. You know what I mean? But damn, homie, you just, you know, depending on what part of the city you from or how you were raised up in regards to principles, brother. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to get around, or very hard to get around a conviction that he's been convicted of, bro. But let's not have that conversation, dog. Let's not have that.
We're talking about music.
Yeah, we're talking
We're
about
just
music.
talking about music.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Whataburger, bro. Why you mad at me? Why you mad at? You told me the first thing to do when I get into Texas is hit Whataburger. You said get a #1 with cheese. You know what I mean? It's gonna turn your life around, bro. I mean, it's gonna change. It's never gonna be the same. Better than In-N-Out. Bop bop bop. Whoa whoa whoop. And you know what, dog?
Well, the first part is you messed up because you got it from El Paso. My bad, El Paso. my bad.
No love around this bitch.
My bad. No, well, so look, I said get a #2 with bacon and cheese, right? So,
Oh, is that what you said? Bacon and cheese?
yeah.
Okay.
You got to put the bacon and cheese in there, right?
Okay.
But look, I hate that I sent you somewhere you didn't like, because me and my girl were arguing about it. She was
Yes.
like, "Oh, he probably got the wrong burger." But I was like, "No, if I send you somewhere, there's no such thing as you ordered the wrong shit.
Exactly.
Everything that on the menu needs to be fire." So I'm kind of now like, oh man, because if you have to order a special way, is it that fire? You know what I mean? So I apologize if you didn't like it. So we got to make up for it. But then look, with all due respect, Whataburger is no longer claimed by Texas because it got sold to Chicago. So some shit might have changed. You know what I mean? So
Is Whataburger originally a staple out of Texas?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so back to what you were saying in regards to like we're talking about a hamburger, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about a hamburger, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and so with bacon or cheese or I mean, it's still the hamburger, right? So you're still, regardless of if it's missing an ingredient, you know what I mean? So, did you see the video that I put up, bro?
Look,
Did you see the video that I put up?
I just gotta say this.
It's in El Paso.
Remember what happened last time you talked bad about Whataburger?
Yeah,
You
bro.
hit
I
with a
almost got hit
tornado.
by a fucking tornado, dog. No, but I want to say this, brother. I want to say this, dog. I want to say this, and it scared the shit out of me too, dog. You know what I mean? It blew the chonies right off my old lady, dog. You know what I mean? And hit some fucking fool in the face with him, dog. He was pissed because she's on the rag, dog. You know what I mean? But anyways, hey. So if you see my burger, dog, this is my burger, dog. You know what I mean? When you stack a burger, bro, you stack it from the bottom bun up, dog. Okay, so depending on what condiment you put on the bottom is up to you, bro. I'd say maybe you put a little fucking ketchup and mustard, bro. Mix it up or something like that. Maybe the mayonnaise goes on top. But you put the burger, you put the cheese, you put the onion, the tomato, the lettuce, bro. Homie, my shit was all upside down. And if you seen the picture, the cheese wasn't even melted, bro. The cheese wasn't even melted, bro. It was a cold slice or medium, lukewarm cheese, bro. How about when you get your coffee, bro, and it's lukewarm? You pissed off about that, aren't you, dog? Anyways, the cheese wasn't even melted, bro. And I want to say this, dog. They fucked that burger up. And I'll be honest, bro. We were gonna go all these places, bro. And I was like, nah, babe, we're going to Whataburger. The big dog, Danny La CONECTA, gave me instructions. My first stop in Texas, Whataburger. Don't play with this shit. And I had to slap her up a couple of times because she wanted a burrito, homie. You know what I mean? And I said, we in Texas. They ain't got burritos out here. They got big tacos, little tacos, bop. You know what I mean? But check it out, dog. So we find a Whataburger in El Paso, Texas. A beautiful fucking Cadillac right there. We pull up, and I seen the Cadillac. I said, with the two-door sunroof. I said, this has got to be the spot. Pull in order, dog. I was very disappointed, brother. You know what I mean? And I was hyped up for it but you know what, bro? Maybe they made it bad right there. Maybe I didn't order the right thing. You feel me?
Let me just, I have to defend our staple, right? Our hamburger staple. So let me just say this. El Paso, there's a lot of people on ice out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that the employees there were on ice, but possibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because somebody run the Whataburger, get the patty melt, please. So I feel bad because, man, it's hard to get a bad experience.
You got to clap 2 times, bro. Because every time since I've been here, every time he asks for something around here, he puts his hands up and.
Yeah.
What does that mean, bro?
Right now, you're gonna get the watch that patty melt's gonna boom like that, man.
You know, bro, I'm gonna give it a second chance. But are you representing Whataburger out here as a Texas staple? Is that like me in California representing fucking In-N-Out? No, not In-N-Out. Jack in the Box.
Is that from Cali?
I don't know if it is, bro, but it feels like
I know In-N-Out.
I feel like they might be equivalent to each other, bro.
Look, I'm gonna say this about In-N-Out because that's y'all's thing. Y'all go hard for In-N-Out.
No, you know there's a lot of In-N-Outs, bro. But you know what we go hard for, dog? We go hard for Troy's Burgers. We go hard for Tam's Burgers, bro. We go hard for the ghetto joints, bro. Where you pull up to these burger spots, bro, and you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner on a motherfucking plate, bro. But also too, they got bulletproof glass right there. But the shit is fucking amazing. And check it out. When you get a burger, bro, do you like Thousand Island in your burger?
McDonald's?
Nah, it's the fucking mom and pop joints, bro.
Oh, okay.
The mom and pop joints, right? You ever put Thousand Island in your burger?
Yeah, that's like the McDonald's sauce, right?
Nah, it's not. Oh, so
yeah. Right? Am I tripping?
Mac, right?
You talking
like
about
the
Big Mac sauce?
right?
Big Mac, no, Big Mac sauce and Thousand Island is 2 different things, bro.
Okay. I thought that was the same
Let's
shit.
do it like this, brother. You know what I want to do for you, or what I'd like to do, bro, in the near future, bro, sooner than later, bro, is when you come to Cali, bro. I swear to God, we're going to vlog this, bro. And I'm going to take you to 3 different burger spots, bro.
Hold on. He's asking me about salad dressing. Do I look like I eat salads, man? Come on, dog.
Yeah, so I guess it's a different type of burger then, dog. Let's just say that, bro.
Well, no, we got Mexican burgers out here.
This isn't a Mexican burger. I'm telling you that.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have just sent them to a Mexican burger joint.
Well, see, that's...
Is that a Mexican burger joint with Thousand Island in it? With a
No,
shredded lettuce?
No, that one has beans, ham, avocado, bro.
Ham, white cheese. You know what I mean?
You know what, bro? We're talking Texas and
Nopales.
California. Let's just say this, bro. It's just 2 different stilos of the way they make stuff. So your palate is used to what you eat right here, and I'm used to what I eat out there. But I just think that if I introduce you to these burgers out here, it's going to change your respect that you have for Whataburger, because what's good is good no matter where you at. We can be in motherfucking China, homie, and be like, this shit is delicious. I ain't never had this in my life, bro. And I think I'm going to change your perspective on that. But let's switch up the let's pivot in this right now, brother. Check it out, Danny. Bro, you are a king, bro. You are a fucking go-getter. You are an entrepreneur, bro. You are made different. When we talk about people being cut from a different cloth, homie, like, don't play with it, dog. Bro, this shit right here, back to what we said earlier, is impressive, Danny. Tell us a little bit about yourself and inspire other entrepreneurs, other people that want to do what you do, bro. Like this dude, I'm going to tell a little bit about your come up. Maybe we should start from the beginning of the way you were raised up, get to a point of how you started this, brother, and, drop some, give a little bit about yourself and drop some game, baby.
Yeah. So everybody knows me by another name. We no longer go by that name, but everybody knows me as Bum, right? I wanted to be a rapper back in the day, and it's short for Big Ugly Mexican. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a rapper.
Let me cut you out a little bit. You forgot a little something before Bum. You were bumming, bro.
Yeah, Big Ugly Mexican in charge, but then I dropped the IC, and it's just Bum, right? So prior to that, right, we grew up in Nuevo Laredo. So my dad's white. That's why my last name's Mabry. My mom's Mexican. So we were raised by my grandma in Nuevo Laredo. Very humble beginnings, no air conditioning. You go to the restroom over there to take a number 2, fam, and you come out 10, 20 pounds light because it's so fucking hot, dog. So we have the most humblest beginnings, and my grandma was a seamstress, right? My grandpa was a mariachi, right? It's not mariachi, they call it a trio. So what he would do to hustle, he would go and play his guitar with his trio to like people that are on dates and stuff like that. And he would make bank. He was a hustler, right? And my grandma, she was a seamstress. Somehow, I started noticing like my grandma always had something to sell. So when I would go over there in summer, right, I would take all my toys. And back then, they didn't have like the toys that I had in the United States and Mexico. You know what I mean? So I'm over here selling all my Power Rangers, my Ninja Turtle toys, and I'm making bank. And it didn't hit me that I was an entrepreneur until many years later, because for a minute after I left the whole rap thing, I was kind of lost. I didn't know what to do. I thought I was a good rapper because I was able to sell. I was a good salesman. So it had nothing to do with being a good rapper. I was able to sell. So that was my gift. But I didn't know that was my gift until I was in San Antonio selling newspapers. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm fucking selling newspapers and I'm hitting my quotas and I'm making money selling newspapers, calling people up. Who the hell buys newspapers anymore? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. You've always been into sales, whether it's legal or illegal, what you're calling is sales, right? I'll put it to you like this. One time, and I don't know where this idea hit me in the head, right? We used to live in Pasadena, and I just said, I'm going to go to Walmart, right? I just went to Walmart. I grabbed one of the most expensive toys, right? And I took that toy to the front of the returns. And I was like, yo, there's a toy missing in here. My mom just bought this for me. There's a piece missing of this toy. I don't know how that came into my head, but sure enough, I said, I would like to have a refund or my money back. And back then, they weren't checking nothing. So they're like, all right, cool. They just gave me money. And I started doing that for a while, fam. And it got to the point where my mom's like, yo, like, are you selling drugs?
Yeah.
I was like, nah. She's like, well, show me what the hell you're doing for money. Because I started taking my homies to eat at Pancho's. I started buying CDs.
Yeah.
So my mom definitely thought I was selling dope. Once she saw I was doing, when they were low on cash, they're like, yo, mijo, ¿no quieres ir a Walmart? I was like, yo. Now all of a sudden they started taking my cash, man. So, but I've had a lot of stories that let me to know what my path was. And my path is always going to be sales related.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. A little bit about how long were you doing the rap thing for?
Shit, we're doing it for about 10 to 15 years.
Wow, you really went hard on that then, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about trying to be a rapper in a city that doesn't necessarily speak English. So we're like 96% Hispanic, and almost 96% of all we do is speak Spanish. So you got our upbringing is very humble, very very old school traditional Mexican upbringing. Yeah. But then we're influenced by NWA, we're influenced by Eazy-E, we're influenced by Ice Cube. So Bone Thugs and Harmony. So we're mixing that with our Texas culture. You know what I mean? So it was crazy being from Laredo, because in Laredo, if you know about Laredo, it's a very, very big city when it comes to drugs. You know what I mean?
Is it a border town?
Yeah, it's the border town.
Okay.
So
what border is it on?
Nuevo Laredo, Tamaulipas. So it's one of the biggest drug ports through there. So you start seeing hip hop and they talk about drugs and stuff, and then you're in a city that's all it is drugs. So you know what I'm saying? You start, it's kind of like feeling the vibe. Like, oh, okay, I could relate. I could relate to what I'm seeing in the music. So now we want to start telling our stories too. So.
How is it living in a border town like that in regards to like law enforcement? I mean, is it just fucking overwhelming with law enforcement? Like everybody's suspect, or if you're from the town, then everybody, like the people that from there, they know who's who. Hey, he's good. Whoop whoop. You know what I mean? I mean, how is the?
It's funny because this is an inside joke from being from the border. Is you don't have too many issues because somebody's connected to somebody. Yeah. So, like, even if you have an issue, like, the first thing that a motherfucker wants to do to get out of some shit, ¿Qué onda? ¿No sabes con quién corro o qué? O ¿no sabes quién es mi tío? And that's the first thing that they try to use so you don't whoop them, right? Yeah. But they forget that everybody's connected to somebody, so that doesn't matter. That don't scare nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to flex another man's name or something like that.
Yeah. So it's funny, but that's the way it is. And as far as law enforcement, you could say that Laredo's like Pleasantville, fam. Nothing really happens, and if shit happens, it's because something's going on.
Like a big bust or something.
No, I'm talking about like usually everybody like keeps to themselves, but if shit's going down, it's because obviously something's going on, or they're involved in something for the most part. But everybody keeps to themselves because you know everybody's somehow related or somebody's involved in something.
Are there ranches out that way? Is it an actual like city?
No, it's a small city. It's a small city, but yeah, there's ranches out there. And then on the way to Laredo, there's like Encinal in smaller cities, and so it's active, man. But most of the stuff, like I said, you cross into Nuevo Laredo, and that's really where you'll see all the action. You know what I mean?
Nice, yeah, for sure. And so, moving forward into your career and you finding out that your niche, I mean, 15 years of doing the rap thing, bro. And I feel there's so many homies too, like back in California, bro, like from the city and shit. Southern Cali in a whole, bro. They spend so many years, bro, in the fucking rap game, and it's so hard for them, you know, because there's a thing that shout out to my boy Concrete. He's a comedian. Concrete, my boy Concrete. If you guys ever heard of him, sure, some of you guys have. But he was on first year of Hood Stocks 6 years ago, and he said, "Hey, Lux, there's a difference between having a passion and a calling. Okay, so the passion at the time for you was to be a rapper, bro, but really your calling was in sales.
Yeah,
right. And so there's a lot of dudes that just." Man, there's a 40-year-old dude right now, bro, sitting in their family's fucking living room with their phone writing a rap thing, and the whole family's pissed off at him, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like this motherfucker eating up all the food.
You don't believe
bro.
in my dreams.
Yeah, but you feel me? But there's got to be a point in time,
you
know what I mean, where you just got to be like, hey, you know what? That's a rap, dog. I got to hang that shit up, bro.
Yeah,
you feel me? It's time to move on to something different, you know. Or if you are doing that, you know what I mean, you should have like maybe a trade underneath the belt, you know. You know, have other stakes in the fire, so to speak, right? But anyways, so when you crossed over from the rap and just got into the sales thing, I mean, how was that right there, that transition? You know, what exactly was it? Well,
see, look, for the longest time, like I said, I thought I was the best rapper in the city because I sold the most CDs.
I love the name, bro. Big Ugly Mexican Bum. When you said bum, bro, I wanted to laugh, bro. Yeah. But I was waiting for the punchline, and the punchline is Big Ugly Mexican, bro. That shit is hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know I mean?
And like I said, we don't use it no more because there's two dudes. There's Danny and there's Bum. And Bum, like that dude's no good, dog. Like that dude gets me in trouble. So we try to keep.
So who were you? Who was Bum? That's interesting. I'm glad you said that right now, dog. What were the vices that Bum had?
He's a troublemaker.
He's a troublemaker.
Like we grew up poor. So we grew up with nothing. So I had a lot of anger. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And to me, it was always like, it's called que te hagan menos, which is what, like try to downplay you?
Yeah, downplay. Like downplay.
So, you know, it's like they ain't trying to show you the love that you feel that you deserve, right?
Yeah.
Whether it was when I was trying to be a rapper, there was fucking haters that didn't want to see us shine or get on shows and shit. So now I got to go with my homies and we got to go see what's up. Like, what, y'all talking shit about us? Like, we can't get on shows and it's just, I don't know if it's because of the blood that's in us, being Hispanics, Mexicans, or whatever, that we're quick to go address shit. You know what I mean?
Tribal shit, bro. Tribal instinct.
So that was one of the biggest problems, is that I felt like I needed to have my respect. And then, like, we had talked about it, like, I don't know if it's because I'm, like I call it a half-breed. So...
I mean, you don't look like it until you say it, though, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's what like it was, because when you're
you're raised like that.
When you're biracial, you know what I'm saying, it's hard because you don't feel like you fit in anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Share that story about, you told me last night when we were chilling in the big dog office, bro. When you were a kid, you didn't know what the kids were telling you, bro.
Yeah.
You went to an all white school.
Yeah. So look, this is funny now because if I tell this story, people think I'm lying. But back then, Pasadena didn't have a lot of Hispanics,
Pasadena,
a lot of Mexicans.
Texas.
Yeah, Pasadena, Texas.
So you know there's Pasadena, California too, right?
Yeah. So it's Pasadena, Texas, and we were living in between Pasadena and Deer Park, right? And Deer Park is a suburb, best schools, best everything. So I'm there, and kids are telling me, go back to Mexico, but I didn't understand because I'm naive. I'm a little kid, and I'm like, no, fam, like, I was born here. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to correct them and shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, fam, like, no.
We the same, bro.
Yeah.
But you didn't. I mean, but you have a, you know, the golden brown skin, the Aztec gold skin. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
pinche chula de vato, güey. Like,
but I'm just saying though, bro. Like, you felt you were the same, but when you looked in the mirror, you had to realize that, you know, this is what these guys are talking about. But at your innocence and your naiveness, you're like, nah, bro, I'm not from Mexico. I'm from here. We the same, bro.
Yeah. Like I'm from the United States. Like I'm Mexican descent, but no, I was born in the United States.
Yeah.
So I can see how you could be confused. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
So then I'm always getting into fucking fights because of that. And then when we moved to Laredo when I was in middle school. It was the opposite. They were like, yo, like, te crees mucho, okay? Like, you think you're all there? Like, pinche Mabry? Like, because they ain't ever seen...
So now they're hating on you. The other side's hating on you.
Yeah, so now, like, they think that I'm trying to be white. Well, motherfucker, that's just my last name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm over here getting into fights over that shit. So it was just like that upbringing that I'm like, oh, all right, cool. So when I'm in the rap scene, I feel the same way. Like, oh, y'all trying to fuck with me or what? You think I ain't good enough? Like, nah. So my whole shit was I want to be the best rapper that I could possibly be in the city, and everybody gonna get it. And that's the way that we moved. Like, I would tell everybody, we the best. You want to show up? We right here. Boom. We 20 deep. You talk to my homie G, right? So we everywhere we went, that was like a football team. 20 deep. We had fucking guns in the fucking trunk. Like we wasn't like rapping shit we wasn't doing. I'll put it to you like that.
Yeah.
And everybody knew what was up. Everybody knew what was up. And people didn't like us because they knew that we were the troublemakers. Like,
rap show's dangerous out here?
In our time, because again, we're fucking teenagers, we're youngsters, we're coming up, we're so influenced by hip hop. Like, we think that that's the way that we need to.
Yeah, you got to bring all the extras to the table.
Yeah.
20 deep, we strap the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how, in general, I think across the board, bro, unless they're a fucking, what do you call those rappers that are fucking like woke rappers or fucking in tune with fucking the dirt or the sand with their feet, the shoes up. I mean, but usually the thing is to, you know, have an entourage, bro.
Yeah.
And you rolling deep, bro. You know? And that's everywhere.
Yeah. So, like I said, we're seeing, like I said, it is good and bad to be influenced by hip hop, right?
Yeah.
But if you're seeing a bunch of people that are in hip hop, and then the older you get, you realize these dudes weren't rapping what they were living, but they're influencing us to do stupid shit.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, being young and dumb and influenced, so we're trying to be what we're seeing, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So that was a big part of the issues that we had when we were trying to be rappers, because the venues, promoters, other rappers were telling people, like, don't mess with them. They're nothing but troublemakers. And the thing is, we weren't troublemakers. It's just that if you came with disrespect, like, you know what I'm saying, shit would happen. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But we were never trying to find problems, but we would answer, like, if that situation came.
You knock on the door, we open that bitch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's nothing that I say now as I'm older, like, that we're proud of fucking being fucking cagapalos. I don't know if you're familiar with that term.
Yeah.
Cagapalo.
Yeah. We use the same
Troublemaker.
term in Cali, brother.
Yeah. So, but that's what we were. But the older I got, I realized that my homies were all getting locked up, and they would tell me, "You have a gift. Make sure, like, I'll pay for everything that you need. Just don't get into drugs. Don't get into nothing stupid." They're like, "Tienes chingo de chompa, right? So stick to the music because you're gonna be somebody."
Yeah.
So I had a homie, Sammy. He went. He had just gotten raided, right? So at the time, we had been on the newspaper. They made an article about us. Big Ugly Mexican, Laredo's controversial rapper, et cetera, right?
That's cool.
He was so proud of me, right? He had the article on his wall. So when they raided him, because we had said some lines about the sheriff at the time, which was Rick Flores. Yeah. And the sheriffs read it, and they're like, "Hey, did you see what it says here?" And they're like, "Oh, yeah, we know about them. We getting them next." So I was like, fuck. Yeah. So anyway, my homie, he posted bail and everything, but you know what I'm saying? He knew he was about to go do some time, and he said, "Before I get out of here, dog, what do you need?" Because my other homie, G, had just gotten locked up too, and he is the one that had the studio. Yeah. So I was in limbo. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, cool. He went, took me to Guitar Center, told me pick out whatever it is that you need, and that was it. I had the studio, and I started recording. But around when I was 28, I was like, man, I can't be doing this because there's no stability in this. No. I would wake up in the morning. Yeah. I would wake up in the morning, and I would go sell CDs. I would sell CDs at McDonald's, at Taco Palenque, in the park, at the fucking mall. And that was the way I was making money. But the older I got, I'm like, there's no stability in this, fam. So I got to figure out what to do. And so I quit rapping. And for that, for a while, I was lost. I didn't have like a calling in life no more. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. So I was just kind of like just wandering.
How old were you at this time? I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, 28.
28, yeah. That's a very, like, that's prime time. I always say, like, the prime age is like 25, bro. Yeah. 28, you're still right there and shit. But anyways, it's a very important part of your life where you gotta make a choice. You gotta make a change. You know, depending on what direction you're going in, could potentially last like 10 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
If it's a prison stint or if it's a fucking job over here, or if it's whatever endeavor it might be, you know. So what do you choose at this point? What do you do? 28 years old.
So at 28 years old, I decided to start doing hip hop events. Okay. I'm like, I still want to be involved in music somewhere. Yeah. So I'm working security at this time now. Now I got a job, right? It's one of the things that I hated. The girl that I was with, the mother of my kids, she was like, it's not fair that you're only working like 2 or 3 hours a day, but that's all it would take me to sell my CDs. And she's like, and I got to work like 8 hours and shit. I'm like, well, shit, that ain't my fault. You know what I mean?
Should have been like, well, start stripping or something.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, cool. So I said, after I gave up at 28, I decided to do events. So I hit up one of my homeboys and I'm like, hey, fam, who do you think we could get for the low? And he's like, let me make a few calls and stuff. All right, cool. He's like, hey, I could get you a little flip. He gave me a price and stuff. I was like, word? Yeah. This is the price he's going to give you. Word? Yeah, make it happen. Boom. So I had to come up with the first half of the deposit. I hit up one of my homies. He gave me the money. Boom. Then I started selling sponsors. I started selling advertisement on the flyers. Yeah. Fam, I made money with $0 in my pocket, fam. Yeah. And I sold out the little flip show there in Laredo. Yeah. We had maybe 2,000 to 2,500 people, fam.
Wow.
And it was It was crazy, fam. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I have a little niche at this. So
Yeah.
kept doing more shows, and then again I hit another roadblock where the girl that I was with, me and her broke up, and I pretty much had nowhere to go after that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I ended up moving to I believe it was in Sinal. I got a job out there in Sinal, and I met what is now my ex, and then I started getting into dumb shit after that.
You ever been addicted to drugs or anything like that?
Nah, fam. Like, I don't have an addictive personality, but I take that back, fam, because I used to love to drink.
Yeah, okay.
I used to love to drink, right? Yeah. And again, I don't know why it was it that I wanted to be drunk all the time, but a lot of the problems that I had was because I was drinking all the time, fam.
That's probably why you were a big ugly Mexican, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm those drunks, dog, that's fucking starting shit, fam. Like, I got drunk one time so bad, fam. We're at a party, and I'm blacked out drunk, and I'm walking up to girls slapping asses, and I slap the wrong ass. This dude pulls out guns. All his homies pull out guns.
Oh, you slapped the dude's ass?
No, the girls.
Oh, okay.
The girls dude was somebody.
So drunk, you start slapping dudes' ass.
Right? That'd be fucked up, right? That's when I knew I had to stop drinking. But at this party, I got these 10 dudes now. They all pull out their guns. All my homies are taking out their guns, right? And I'm still not understanding the severity of the situation.
Yeah.
I was still in the middle, just running my mouth like, "Well, pull it, bitch!" Like, right?
Yeah.
And my homies are like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, dog!" Like, so they're ready to go. We're ready to go, right?
Yeah.
But
you're like at a standstill, Wild West. Everybody's got their hand in the holster, baby.
yeah, and I'm there in the middle, still fucking around, fam.
Yeah.
So the situation got de-escalated or whatever.
Yeah.
And I knew it was bad because I woke up in my house, and I shit you not, my homie is outside my house, sitting on a chair, looking at me through the window, saying, "Hey, can't drink anymore, fam."
Yeah, that's it.
Like that's it. Do you know all the shit you did yesterday?
Yeah.
I was like, "Nah, what did I do, fam?" He's like, "First of all, fam, like you just walking around grabbing bitches' asses." I'm like, "All right, well that sounds about right." Then you kept trying to fight everyone. Then somebody was getting into a fight. You try to run and help the guy, and you slip and you fall. Then you look at me and say, "Why are you laughing?" But like emotional. I was like,
instead of big ugly Mexican, you were a big ugly mess. Bro.
I was a big ugly drug dog, and I was like, all right, cool. So after that, I kind of understood that my problem was drinking, fam.
Absolutely. So you're able to pull it in and get it together from that point on, huh?
Yeah, well, like dog, one of the things to success is failure.
Yes, absolutely.
And I failed left and right, fam. Like I said, after the promotional stuff, the person that I was with, she was into moving illegals. You know what I mean?
Moving bodies, huh?
Yeah. So that was her hustle that she was into. Wow. But with this hustle, she was taking care of everything. You know what I mean? She was one of those girls like, nah, like I got you, don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? I got everything. You know what I'm saying? That was her hustle.
That should pay good money.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a long-term hustle because eventually you're gonna get busted.
Yeah.
But she had her down pack where she was moving a lot.
It's interesting you say this, brother, because last night I was up in bed, man, and I told you I had a hard time sleeping last night because I was just like, I was excited for today, dog. You know what I mean? But anyways, so I was watching on TV. They had one of those TV shows where
Border Wars,
border control right here in Texas, and you can't bring certain agriculture over here, else you get a fine by agriculture. You can't bring things with roots. So I learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Watching the Texas and Mexico border thing, dog. But anyways.
Yeah, crossing avocados is shit. You'll get a hard time for crossing avocados.
Real shit?
Nah, just fucking with you.
Okay.
I mean, they'll take them away from you. That's about it.
Well, you can bring certain things in, or if you bring alcohol, you got to pay the alcohol Texas tax. I mean, I learned a lot of stuff, bro, in regards to the border right here. But it was really, really interesting because they didn't have that show over where I'm at, or whatever. Maybe I'm just missing it, but it's pretty interesting. But yeah, moving humans is a whole lot different than moving fucking couple bottles of fucking medicine and alcohol and shit.
Yeah, it's hard to hide them. You know,
are you doing God's work? You know, I mean, you got to think about it. Because sometimes when I'm doing something like, if I'm fucking up a dude, bro, it's a piece of shit, dog. Like I was in the county jail, dog, and me and this one homie Blackbird, we fucked up this. We beat the dog. He deserved a whole lot more, but we worked with what we had at the time. But he stabbed his 8-month-old lady, bro, a gang of times, and killed the baby in her stomach, and killed her, bro. And then so when we found out, one of the homies came back from court. We found out what the dude was in there, bro. You know what I mean? Had the fucking cord wrapped around the phone cord, payphone. I had it wrapped around his neck, bro. And we were just fucking beating the dog shit out this dude, bro. And he tried to run to the deputies. It's a long story, but when I'm doing stuff like that, I feel like I'm doing God's work. You feel what I'm saying? Like
you're doing, you're putting the hands of God on them.
Well, you know, we justify. Sometimes criminals will be like, hey, you know what? I think God will be happy with what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You know, I stopped criming on hardworking people, you know, and then I just started criming on criminals at one point in my criminal career, you know? And so I, you know, if you believe in karma, which I do, you believe like, hey, it's all fair game right here. God ain't gonna be pissed about this. You know what I mean? Because I'm a God-fearing man. But so my question back to you, if you're bringing, if I know it's illegal, but if you're transporting humans from Mexico over here for them to have a better life, right?
Yeah, of course.
For them to have a better life, brother. You know, is that God's work? I would say that's God's work too, bro, because they might be living in poverty over there, bro. And I get it. There's laws that humans make, and then there's laws that God makes in the Bible, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And I don't think he ever said anything about, hey, man, never get a human and transport them over to a better life. You know, I'm just saying. Like,
well, you got to remember, you got man-made laws, and then you got God laws, right?
Yes.
So if you're still helping this individual by helping them have a better life, is it really bad? But again, right? You go with God's law, and you go with human laws, right? Yeah, or whatever laws are in the United States that says, oh yeah, that's illegal. But I'll put it to you like this: just not too long ago, in certain states, marijuana was illegal. You know what I mean? And
that's crazy. Huh?
So that's what I'm saying. Laws change all the time. Now, and I get it. Right now, look, people are getting arrested for what I was talking about, right? For moving illegals. But right now, the border's wide open, right? So people are just coming through no matter what. So is it illegal? Is it really that bad if our politicians or Biden or whatever is letting the border be just wide open? So that's what I'm saying. It depends on the perspective of the person. Like, oh, you're a bad person. Well, you could see it that way, but at the same time, you got to do what you got to do, fam. At the end of the day, and like I said, I don't condone nothing or people doing things. I mean, if you do what you got to do, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, we don't condone no illegal activity. Let's get that clear right now.
Yeah, so we don't glorify it or nothing. It's just things that happen and things that we went through. But so that was one hustle that person had, and then after that, I met a homie and I told him, hey, this person got arrested. And she held me down, so now I need to hold her down. You got any work for me? And he said, yeah, I got work in Chicago. So, or not Chicago, but Walktown. It's by Milwaukee. It's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes outside of Chicago. And so I was over there for a minute, dog. Just, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing out there with the homeboy. And so that's what I'm saying. I was lost for a little bit. I dabbled in that for a while until that girl ended up getting out of jail. So I was holding her down, doing what I had to do. And
bro, salute to you on that, bro.
So I came.
Usually it's the other way around.
Huh?
Usually it's the other way around.
Well, it's because the thing is that she held me down, right? And she didn't want me to do nothing except just to be with her. So I was like, you know what I mean? I can't now say like, yo, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, too bad you got caught. Like, you know.
Yeah. So during the time that she was hustling and risking, her freedom, she said, "Hey, you good, bro? I got you, babe. Whoop. Just chill.
Break bread, did everything.
So it's only right when she got popped, you still there for her.
She was filming. So she got kids and everything. She didn't fucking do no snake shit to me. So I was like, nah, I got you. So I hit up the homie, did my thing out there in Walktown, and after she came home, so I said, okay, I told the homie I'm done. Came back to San Antonio where she was from. Eventually me and her went our separate ways, but I ended up in San Antonio. And then after that, that's when I started trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And like I said, I got a job as a dishwasher. I got a job as a prep cook. I was bicycling to work because I didn't have shit, right? I didn't have shit. So I met this great lady called Maria. She was like a grandma. She had a little shack in the back of her house. I met a homie that I at work, and he told me, he's like, hey, you could stay there. I was like, for real? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. His grandma showed me mad love, and I started figuring things out. But it was just through work. I was working 2 jobs at the same time, and I would go to the gym, but I would just go to the gym to shower, fam. Yeah. So I would go from one job, go to the gym, shower, then go straight to the next job. And then I told you when I got that newspaper job, that's when I kind of realized, I'm like, well, shit, if I could sell drugs and I could sell newspapers and I could sell this, and I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. Then I could sell pretty much anything.
Absolutely.
And that's how it is. That's how it went.
So is that when, obviously, you got the confidence, I can sell anything. And so when did La CONECTA, when was the birth of La CONECTA, bro?
So we started doing car show events. Yeah. With this other guy named Twan. And so we started doing car events, and he had T-shirts, and he had everything, T-shirts, CDs, and all types of stuff, right? Caps. The only thing that was happening is homie kept coming up with bullshits on why he couldn't break bread with me, right? He was, oh, man, we didn't hit what we were supposed to hit, this and that. And I was like, hey, homie, like, you've asked me for help to come out here to help you sell this shit, and you keep giving me excuses, fam. I'm like, look, let's just do this. Find a piece of item that you sell that if I sell, I keep 100% of the proceeds. So he looked around, and he had made some air fresheners. But he looked at it like trash. Like, this ain't selling for me. So here, you could have these. So whatever you sell on these, keep it. I was like, all right, cool. What I found out is that air fresheners and CDs were very similar because they fit in my hand. Yeah. So what I used to do when I would sell CDs, I would walk up to people like, hey, what's up real quick? Hey, let me talk to you. Hey, my name's Bum, Big Ugly Mexican. I'm a rapper, blah, blah, blah. So I'd be spitting my game, right? Yeah. So I found out with the air freshener, it was similar. I had it in my hand. I could put it in your hand. I could stop. I could talk to you. You could look at the air freshener, smell it, open it, whatever. So I found it very similar to selling CDs. So I would, while he was at the car show, at the booth, I said, I'll be back. I'd fill up my backpack with air fresheners. I walk around the whole car show, come back with like $1,000, $800. I was making more than he was. So it started to dawn on him like, oh, nah, like I done fucked up and gave him something that's actually valuable. So
you didn't realize the value in what he gave you?
Yeah.
He wasn't able to get it off.
No, but then the sad part is that after he got on, or he got back to his feet, he decided to make a barbershop at the mall. And so he was like, nah, we're not going to do events anymore. And I said, hey, well, the air fresheners did really well for me. Is there a way that you could, if you don't want to do the air fresheners, could you hook me up and plug me up with the air freshener connect so we can make some air fresheners? He's like, nah, man, I can't do that, fam. Like, I don't think it's going to work for you. Like, so I said, no problem. Never talk to this person ever again, right? Started working at a call center, fam, because I had to figure out right how to make the money, fam. So I'm working at a call center, and I'm trying to figure out ways to do it, fam. So I start Googling manufacturers in China and this and that, fam. And I finally pulled the plug on one of them because I'm thinking, how do I know they're not going to keep my money, right? Yeah. So I pulled the trigger on one of them. I ordered like 4 simple designs of air fresheners, and I got them in and started selling them. I was selling them out of my cubicle. So I'm selling there. I'm there at work, and I have my whole cubicle like a store.
That's tight, bro.
Customers are calling in, and I'm like, okay, let me check on that for you real quick, and I put them on pause. And you got change? I'm like, yeah, hold on. And I got pictures. I'll show you, fam. I had a whole store set up in my fucking cubicle.
What did the manager say? Your boss say when they passed by and they seen you had it all set up? They said, "This is that guy right there."
Nah, they'd be buying shit too.
Yeah, right.
I had everybody.
I had a plug, baby.
I had it like this, fam. People were mad. They're like, "How come he gets to do that And I'd be like, dog, you know, fucked up. Because as soon as we get out of here, I'm gonna go see what's up with you, dog. Like,
Yeah,
what the
I'm
fuck
gonna
you
beat
hate?
your ass, homie.
Yeah,
You
like what,
fucking up my shit.
Like, what do you fucking care about what I do, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying, dog?
And you were probably all over the place, bro. Next thing you know, a motherfucker come out, one of your coworkers come out from taking a shit, and you're right there with mints and motherfucking cologne,
dog.
bro. You know what I mean?
If I have the ability to sell it, fam, I'm gonna sell it, fam. So.
Absolutely, brother. Hey, let's go, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. That's respect, man. That's respect. You are. Sorry about that, dog. Fix this real quick. You are the true definition, brother, of starting from the bottom and being a hustler. But please continue, brother.
Yeah.
So you're in this call center.
So we're in this call center, and I start figuring out that I need more funding, right? But let me take up just a rewind, right?
Yeah.
While I'm at the call center, I'm doing really good, and I'm getting bonuses, right? Because I'm hitting all my sales goals. I said, I need to figure out another way of bringing in income. So I did what people like us, right, do. I hit up the homie. Hey, let me get some of that onion. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Prior to that, I had made a promise to God when I had got jammed up on some other shit that if everything went good, I would never do nothing like that ever again. Yeah. I wouldn't sell. I wouldn't move illegals. I wouldn't do anything. And I swore this to God.
Yeah.
Right? So cool. I forgot about that promise when I started selling dope again. Right? My mom gets really sick. Like, out of nowhere. Like, almost dies. Right? And I'm like, oh, shit. Is this... Because I promised something to God and I broke it? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. So I had flushed that because I thought that maybe because of the broken promise that I was getting God's wrath.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up at that call center. And then at the call center, I needed more funding to get more product. So I started talking to coworkers and stuff. I'm like, hey, do y'all want to invest in this company that I want to build? And nobody was paying attention to me. They're like, come on, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got a fucking car, dog. What are you talking about, fam? And at the time, we had just gotten our car repoed, fam.
Yeah.
Because I was dealing with my mom's medical stuff. I had my mom living with me, dog. So shit was rough for a minute, fam. I was even walking to that call center, dog. But I've always had that hustle mentality, fam. And so eventually, like I said, my girl's like, hey, I think it was a 401k.
Yeah.
That she could remove money from her 401k.
Yeah.
So she took out like 5 racks, and I used those 5 racks, and then we've been flipping ever since.
And it's obviously the girl you're with now.
Yeah. Tina.
Shout out to Tina, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do it without her. So one of the things is also you need a good woman.
Yeah.
To be your backbone.
Let's go, man. Big shout out to Tina, man. Shout out to your wife, Tina, right?
Yeah. And everybody knows Tina, man, because everybody knows that I can't function without Tina for everything. If you ask me for the Wi-Fi code, I'm like, yo, Tina. You know what I mean? So everybody laughs. They're like, dog, like you call on Tina for everything. I'm like, fam, it's just she's the one that knows everything, dog. Like, you know what I mean? So for coffee, Tina, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah. She's the backbone to the whole operation, fam. Yeah. I couldn't do half the shit I do.
She pulled out of her what was it? What do you call those things again?
401k.
401k. She pulled out 5 racks to help you get La CONECTA started, and it basically started in just getting product, bro.
So the first thing was air fresheners.
Yeah.
And
you finally got your air freshener plug, or did you snatch dude up and
like,
hey homie, I need
no. I finally got the plug. That dude is like, he's known out here in San Antonio, and everybody has like nothing good to say about that person. But it's not neither here or there. Yeah. But so I started doing the air fresheners. But at the beginning, again, I'm a 9th grade dropout. You know what I mean? I don't know the laws, the trademark laws, copyright laws. Yeah. So I'm doing what I think is gonna sell. So I'm over here selling some Selena shit. You know what I mean? So I got air fresheners with Selena.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could get sued for this.
Did you get hit for that?
Oh man, I got.
Did the Cumbia Kings pull up on you, bro?
No. I got
Be
Selena.
honest, bro.
No, you know who's worse than the Cumbia? Her dad.
Yeah.
Her dad's. They sent me a cease and desist letter. Fam.
You know who's worse than her dad?
Huh?
The bitch that killed Selena, bro.
See, it's about to. He about to get hit with a tornado with that. Right?
Well, isn't it true, bro?
We got to cut that out, dog.
Bro, isn't it true?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get you. See, look, Whataburger, SPF. You see, you crossing those three things.
I
The holiest.
I know you ain't standing on no SPF.
The holies, the holies. And I was just playing with you.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
so anyway, we get hit with the trademark, right? Like infringing on the trademark.
Yeah.
And I ain't want no smoke, dog.
Hell
So
no,
hell
bro.
nah. I'm like, yeah, I got
I mean,
you.
just out of respect for the family. If this is how hollering at you, this is how they feel, bro.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, I'm down with it. I took everything down, and that was it. And usually when it comes to trademark infringement and stuff like that, they have the courtesy of letting you know, like, hey fam, you fucking up right here, just stop doing it. Now, you could be like, nah, fuck them. What are they gonna do, right? Well, you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna take you to court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was down with it. But then that's how you start learning. I'm like, okay, so shit, copyright. So now I have to start doing all my original artwork and stuff, and then trying to find your loopholes, your gray areas. If it's they call it a parody law. So like, let's say I make the celebrity's head bigger, like by 40% than what his real head looks like, then it's considered a parody. So there's little loopholes that you could do.
And where they can't fucking hit you with some of this shit. Or
Yeah. Because it's considered my artwork. So
Yeah.
you can't put no clause on my artwork. This is my artwork. I created it from scratch. You know what I mean? And then you got, like I said, your parody law. So you can maneuver a little bit.
Yeah.
But you have to learn.
You dropping some game right now.
Yeah. No, and you have to
don't know
learn
that
it, because
shit,
if not, one of these days somebody's gonna get caught. Be like, man, I wish I would have heard something about copyright laws and trademark laws and stuff. So, but then it's funny because the bigger we got, now we're going through the same shit. People are trying to bootleg us.
Yeah.
So it's funny. Just it's.
And so La CONECTA, bro. La CONECTA is something. You have license plates. You have some of the items you have are refreshers. I mean, what are some of the items you guys?
So we have almost anything that's car related, car accessories like keychains, lanyards, bumper stickers, license plates, license plate covers. So almost everything that we started off with is in the automotive section, like car accessories, pretty much.
And then your hustle. I mean, when it comes back to you, are you the face of the hustle that are going to all these stores, because you have them in all like the convenience stores, like gas stations, stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's the bread and butter, right? And you said something that was interesting too yesterday, bro. You said usually it's Indians that run this business.
For the majority of the part is like Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Whether it's Pakistani or Bangladesh, or for the majority is, like I said, it's they're Middle Eastern, and in this industry they call them jobbers, right? So what jobbers are, they'll go to a wholesaler and they'll load up their van with a bunch of products, rolling papers, bongs, et cetera, et cetera. Then they go to the convenience stores and they try to sell off the merchandise to the convenience stores. There's not too many Mexicans in that field.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that there's no Mexican products in stores, but for the novelties.
Yeah, which you do. Those are
I'm
considered
in.
novelties, right? Which
Yeah. It's considered novelties. I'm the only Mexican in the game,
Wow.
right? And
They're gonna
they messed up because they let me in, right? They let me in. And
Did they let you in, or did you let yourself in?
I kicked that door down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's be clear about that, right?
But so
let's be clear about that.
now it's crazy because everybody knows me, right?
Yeah.
And the minute that a bootlegger or somebody tries to bootleg me, they give me that phone call like, yo, just to let you know, this dude over here, blah, 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 blah.
You've created these great relationships with these people, and these are like because let's think about who are running these businesses. There are a lot of Middle Eastern like type of people, right?
Yeah.
Asian, I don't know. Do you guys have Asians in Texas?
We have in convenience stores. We have very few, but yeah, we do have them. Mostly in Dallas. Mostly in Dallas.
Yeah. Because in California, bro, I don't know how.
Korean, Chinese.
Yeah, bro, they own all the liquor stores, and they'll be smack middle in the motherfucking hood, bro. You know, it's such a trip that it's really interesting that when it comes to certain side of business like liquor stores, and we have 7-Elevens out here. Out here, what do you have, like Buc-ee's and?
No, here we have 7-Elevens too.
Okay, 7-Eleven.
We have
go to 7-Elevens and sell that
Circle
stuff.
K.
Yeah, Circle K. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not really owned by like white Americans or or Mexican Americans. They're always, kind of a trip. Bro.
Well, let me tell you a funny story.
Like how they take over these certain markets.
Well, it's just how. So I want to say this: the Jewish people, and I would like to say the Middle Eastern communities, right? And I'm just saying Middle Eastern to because I don't want to mention every single place out there or whatever, right? So the way that they work is very different, right? They're always putting their people on.
Yes.
Right. So if I worked my ass off for 20, 30 years, I put my money into a convenience store. Now, through my community, right, through the Muslim community and my church, we help each other out.
Yeah.
So what happens is they don't go to your traditional banks for loans. They go to their own community and they borrow each other money from that community. Wow. So let's say I just got here. All right, cool. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to get a store. Okay, how much is a store? $1 million. All right, cool. How many partners you need? I need 10. Everybody puts in 100. All right, cool. No problem. We're all 10% partners. Very easy. You can't borrow $50 for gas from one of your homies. You know what I'm saying, fam? Yeah. Like, estás loco, vato. Che, todavía me debe, güey. Me debe el pase, güey. Quiere meter bucks. Está pendejo, güey. So, our mentality is like, give somebody a...
Cold.
Yeah, give somebody an idea.
Yeah.
That looks like you.
Yeah.
And see what they tell you.
Yeah.
Este vato, güey, thinks I'm stupid. He wants to borrow $100 from me. Like, he's going to be an entrepreneur. He didn't even finish school. You know what I mean, dog? Yeah. But that's... So... But you give somebody an idea in other communities, like whether it's the whites or the Jews or anybody else, right? That has a strong connection to God, whether it's you're Muslim or Christian or Catholic or have you, right? There's things that say in there like you have to do for your brother.
Yes. So
they're very strong on that in the Muslim community. So they help each other out. They bring their brothers up, right? And that's something that we don't do. So imagine if we had a conglomerate of entrepreneurs, and we have an actual Hispanic or Mexican community where we could do that. Hey, Lucky wants to open a convenience store. How much does he need? He needs $1 million. Okay, well, everybody gave him 100,000, and we were all 10% partners. All right, cool, done deal. Boom. Hey, there you go. You got your $1 million.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how easy that would be and how the playing field changes if you had those type of connections? But you know what happens in our community is you want to hate. You know what I'm saying? Hate is so strong because you feel like there's only enough money for one person, and that's the biggest lie. There's enough money for everybody, but for some reason people feel like that money that he's getting, if he's getting it, then I'm not getting it. So how can I support or help this individual? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a trip, brother. In regards to the Mexicano, I don't want to say culture, but I'll just say maybe mañas. I mean, just the way we can tend to be with each other, bro. Just how you were saying, motherfucker want to borrow $100, like fuck out of here, fool. I mean, we'll never see you again or something, Yeah, dog. It's just. I always say in the podcast, bro, the fucking Mexicans are the biggest haters in the world, bro, because we in Cali, bro, regards to the homies, we kill each other, brother. We sell each other drugs. You feel me? I'm not selling drugs, but I'm just saying that, it happens, it's just, it's kind of like everybody's out for themselves, dog. Everybody's out for themselves. Nobody trusts each other. Relationships can break, especially sometimes you think they're strong relationships, good relationships. They can break in a snap of a finger, dog, over some just petty ass shit.
Yeah.
Dog. You feel what I'm saying, dog? It's just, it's unfortunate, but I think at the end of the day, we just need to, as we grow as a community, in all communities in Texas, California, bro, we just got to grow. We got to get wiser. We got to get smarter. We got to educate ourselves. We got to read books, brother. You know what I mean? And we got to put our fucking, tribalism, it might be in the bloodline, you feel me, dog? We got to, just put the egos to the side, man. And, I don't know, at Hoodstocks, brother, since day one, man, I've been just trying to uplift the streets, bro, and give value to cats that maybe felt like they've been undervalued in their life, and maybe it's a part of their family upbringing, or maybe the choices they've made in their life, drug addiction, this, that, the other. The list is deep, right, in regards to what the inner city goes through. But I do believe that I am trying to do my part in regards to, giving value to the community, making motherfuckers, feel good about themselves, even if it's a dude that's coming out of the penitentiary, bro, and he shares his story, dog. You know what I mean? He ain't got $5 in his motherfucking pocket, bro. But now he's sitting at the bus stop, and they just like, what up, my G? I seen you on Hoodstocks last night. Bam, what's up, bro? Hey, sign my shirt, or bam, homie, that was a badass story. So now what did it do? Now what does that do, dog? That restores our store's value in the individual, and be like, damn, dog, I didn't go through all this for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, there's different forms of support within the community is all I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
And we got to change the narrative, man. We got to change the narrative, brother. And, these other communities, the Chinese, the Indian communities, the Middle Eastern communities. I mean, I was in Fort Stockton, bro. Fort Stockton, fucking Texas. I think it might be a border town. I'm not sure what it is, bro. But you go through those motels right there, there's not one white person, homie, that owns that motel. I mean, everybody in those windows are fucking Middle Eastern, Indian people, bro. It's like, whoa, they really locking in this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? And it's back to what you were saying about, I didn't know that they, their communities, their churches, their cultures, you know what I mean? They helping each other out. I always thought that, I asked a question one time, I said, man, because like there's a lot of Armenians in California, shout out to all my Armenian brothers, but they all own a certain thing, or Asians own this. So I thought that the government was giving like grants or something like that to when they would come to the U.S. and be like, hey, you want a liquor store? Don't trip. You know what I mean? But it's and I think there are some things that are granted to certain individuals, but it's just it's interesting when we dissect the communities, and then we look at our community, and we're just like, damn, motherfuckers are just a little bit of ruthless about life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because usually, like, everybody with the understanding, and especially if you're into religion, you have that understanding of helping your fellow man, right? So that's why where some people believe in God or don't believe in God, but just the morals that come with religion, it's very helpful, because this person's going to the same church as you, so he values the same things that you value, and you're there to help each other out. Yeah. So it's one of the things is people like us, we don't help each other out. That's why when you reached out, I was like, oh yeah, I got you. Now it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Because you have a platform, you're an entrepreneur, I'm the same. So that's the mind frame that we're supposed to have, just like you said, whether you help this guy who just got out of prison. But that's what you're supposed to do, because now you're at a different position where you actually have a voice and can help people, right? Not necessarily like, oh, it's my responsibility. No, it's not necessarily your responsibility, but you do now have that opportunity to help people, right? And it's a big responsibility, right? Yeah. Because even if it's just opening doors for somebody, you still are able to open that door. Yes, sir. Because there's a lot of gatekeepers out here, fam.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that ain't gonna fucking throw you a bone, dog, just because out of hate. But I feel like entrepreneurs, especially Latino or Mexican entrepreneurs, that's the go-to thing to do, man. See your fellow man as a brother, and everything would be so smooth, man. Like you said, making connections is more valuable than a percentage, or if you give me money, because that relationship at the end of the day is gonna be
foundation, brother.
It's a foundation, and then it's gonna lead to more and to more and to more.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And wanted to say something and it kind of skipped my mind, bro, which happens sometimes. But
one of the things is I want to thank you for coming down here. I'm in a situation that you know about that I'm not going to talk about, and it keeps me from being able to move around.
Yeah.
Right now, my team is going out of town. I'm going to stay here, right?
Yeah.
But they're going out of town, but I'm not able to really move freely. So I appreciate you coming down, because in this predicament that I found myself in, I was like, man, I really want to do Hush Dogs. You know what I mean? I've been like thinking, I'm like, okay, well, I might have to just chance it and go out there, right? So for you coming down here, I was like, yo, that shit was crazy, because this is really something that I did want to do.
This is what I wanted to say. I was forgetting what I wanted to say, and I just remembered, and I think it aligns with what you're saying right now. Sometimes love and loyalty can come from like people you don't know, strangers, because sometimes when, like, I love what you're doing, you love what I'm doing, bro. And so we don't want to let each other down, dog, because we respect each other, we admire each other, and maybe we inspire each other. You know what I mean? Well, I'm sure it's easy to say we do inspire each other somehow, some way. And so with moving, and we're talking about community, and just like sometimes it can be a little bit of grimy and shit, but my best relationships have come, and my most loyal relationships have come from strangers, bro, or people that reach out and want to be a part of what you're doing because they'll go above and beyond, opposed to sometimes when you have family.
Oh, yeah.
Family be the first motherfuckers, dog. Try to motherfucking hang some over your shit, I throw you under the rug. But anyways, brother, like I told you I was coming out here to Austin. You said, bro, let's do this shit. And within a short time, bam, you see it right here, baby. Look at this dude, dog. The hospitality is above and beyond. All the homies in the background right here. Big shout out to fucking Tina, dog. I mean, and all the other ladies right here. What's Homegirl's podcast right there?
Cecilia.
What is it?
The 210 Chismosa.
210 what?
210 Chismosa.
Yeah, make sure you guys go to YouTube.
Huh? Don't even shout her out. She'll get you shut down, dog. Like all her haters. I just played.
Yeah, so it's 210 what? Chismosas?
210 Chismosa, yes, sir.
On YouTube, huh? Yeah, make sure you guys go over there and hit that subscribe button. And we got Toby Ali in this bitch, dog, somewhere. I seen him get up. I seen him give it up and give a big yawn. But anyways, brother, we did this in a short amount of time, bro. And you got together some sponsors. You got together some guests, brother. And I'm telling you, once you get your shit, you know, your business on the side clear, you come out to Cali, I promise you, brother, you're going to show up, and it's going to show out, dog. And, man, you're going to have a great time. You're going to
take me to eat Chinese at Hong Kong, right?
Yes. Well, that's in Tijuana, bro. But I'm going to take you. Yeah, that's in Tijuana.
You'll find something similar.
Yes, sir, I will, dog. But they got a spot that I think you'll love. It's in Chinatown. It's a Chinese joint. It's called Wan Cock. You know what I mean? Not two cocks, just one.
My homie Casper might want to go there.
Yeah. Hey, brother. But this has been dope, doggy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, dog. Thank you for the blessings of just opening up your doors to me, bro. This is above and beyond, and I'm forever grateful to you, dog. And I got you on from here on out. We family, baby.
All right. I just really quick, I want to again thank Lucky Hush Stocks for coming down here. Shout out to everybody that's about to embark on our first ever merchandise tour with that Mexican OT.
Sheesh.
This is something big for Mexicans. Like that, we're actually out here doing shit like this. Never in a million years would I would have thought when I wanted to be a rapper that I would be going on tour with one of the biggest hip hop artists out right now. So actually, it's incredible. Shout out to the team for getting everything together. Shout out to Lucky. Like I said, I'm gonna be heading out, making sure that they leave on time. And this is your house again. Really quick before I forget, all you motherfuckers that I reached out to, and y'all hit me up about being sponsors for y'all shit, and I said cool. Don't ever hit me up. Just letting y'all guys know, right? All you motherfuckers I reached out to, y'all just said, "Oh, y'all get back to you." Remember, I never forget shit. So, but everybody else, I appreciate you guys. I just had to say that. My
blessings to our sponsors, brother. What was the sponsors one more time? Southside Barbershop.
I was
Nubby.
And Alien Smoke Shop.
Alien Smoke Shop. Hey, I love you guys, man. Anytime you in Cali, I got you guys too, bro. We out of here. Thank you.